Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Sports Minded. I am your host, Curtis. Thank you for tuning in. Today we'll be delving into predictions of the up-and-coming season of the Premier League, where we go from position 1 to position 20. So please lock in. Please put down in the comments below your predictions for the season, and I'll be telling you who I think will be in the top 6, who will be in the bottom 3, and the rest of the positions. Let's start with the top 6. Interesting. First game of the season, Liverpool versus Bournemouth on Friday, 8 p.m. Tune in for that one. It's going to be an emotional day at Anfield with Diego Jota passing away recently for Liverpool. So lots of emotion going into the first game of the season at home at Anfield. So I'm going to start with number 1 is Liverpool. I think they deserved to win the season last year. They've strengthened their team in numerous positions in defence and attacking positions. So, number 1 for Liverpool going into the new season. Number 2 is my beloved Chelsea FC. I think we've got enough to challenge this season. Even though it's a young squad, I have high hopes for this team. With the new signings, João Pedro, Liam Delap up front, I think we can get more goals than we did last season. Defensively, we're sound. We're going to miss Colwell at the back. He's out for quite a while with an ACL injury. So it will be tough to replace him. However, I think we'll challenge Liverpool. We'll be up there. So second place for me will be Chelsea. And then third position, Arsenal. Got a good squad. Arteta needs to win something this season, otherwise the pressure will be on. However, they will not win the league this season. They will not win the league, but they will be there or thereabouts. So I believe Arsenal will finish third place, and that leaves fourth place. The final Champions League position will be Manchester City. Again, Guardiola, not a lot's been happening in the last year or two with Man City, so I believe they need to do more this year. However, it'll be fourth place finish for him. He will not be happy with that. But I believe that the other teams will be more consistent than his Man City. They have a few new signings that need to adjust into the English Premier League. And that's not easy to do in your first season. So Man City will finish fourth. Now, fifth place, I have Newcastle United. I'm not sure what's going on with Isaac, but I've predicted Newcastle finishing fifth with Isaac in the team. If Isaac doesn't stay, then that could well change. But at the minute, currently, I think Newcastle, they have some good players there. They will stay in fifth position. And concluding my top 6, I have Manchester United. Got some new signings. Sesko, spent a lot of money on him up front to get the goals. I believe that with his goals, Mbeumo, Cunha, attacking players, they can unlock these defences, these teams that like to do the low block. So I believe Man United will finish 6th. So that's my top 6. Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, Newcastle United, and Man United to cap it off. Let's discuss now the bottom 3. Relegation, not a nice place to be in. I've gone Leeds, Burnley and Brentford. Leeds to finish 20th, Burnley 19th, and Brentford to finish 18th. They're my teams to get relegated. All of those teams, they haven't upgraded much. They've had tight budgets. They've had to sell some of their best players. Managers will be under scrutiny from the beginning if they do not get results. So they are my bottom 3. And I've gone for the first manager to be sacked, Scott Parker. He's good at bringing teams up, but he always gets teams relegated. So he's my first manager to be sacked, to get the chop. Okay, so let's go back up the table to 7th, and we've got Aston Villa. 8th, we've got Brighton. 9th, we've got Tottenham. 10th, we've got Nottingham Forest. 11th, we've got Bournemouth. 12th, we've got Fulham. 13th, we've got Everton. 14th, we've got West Ham. 15th, we've got Crystal Palace. 16th, we've got Wolves. And just above the relegation, 17th place, is Sunderland, surviving the drop, going back into the Championship. So, my Golden Boot winner of the Premier League season 2025 to 2026 is Mo Salah. He's on penalties. He's going to get penalties all day and every day for Liverpool, and he's going to score. He's going to score the pens, and he's going to get a lot of goals. He might get a lot of assists as well, but I think he's going to get service. He's going to get a lot of opportunities in games where the teams aren't going to be that good in defence, where he can exploit them, he can expose them with his pace, with his shot accuracy. And yeah, to me, he's going to be top goal scorer. I think he's going to pip Haaland, and dark horse João Pedro, I believe, will get a lot of goals this year. But for me, top goal scorer of the season, Mo Salah. Let me know what you think below. Most clean sheets. Now, this was a difficult one. A lot of teams can play quite defensive, such as David Moyes over back at Everton. So Pickford could be one to mention. However, I've taken a gamble on James Trafford. He's a sign-in by Man City from Burnley. He was a Man City player, and they had the release clause to buy him back from Burnley, which they did. That's exactly why I think Burnley will suffer, because he was their shot stopper last season. That got them promoted. He's in the Man City team. I think he's number one ahead of Ederson. Ederson, for me, is on the decline. He's a very good keeper, good ball distribution. But James Trafford, number one for me, unless Donnarumma comes in and Man City sign him from Paris Saint-Germain, which is a possibility. That could change. But for me, most clean sheets in the Premier League will be James Trafford. He's an excellent shot stopper, great goalkeeper overall. And Man City keep the ball a lot. There's not much percentage of the game where the other team will have the ball. So I believe that, yeah, that will be enough for James Trafford. Most clean sheets in the Premier League. Let me know what you guys are saying. There you have it. There's my predictions. It's going to be a good season. I cannot wait for Friday to get going. Looking forward to the weekend's games. My boys on Sunday, Chelsea playing Crystal Palace at home at Stamford Bridge, 2 p.m. Tune in for that one. It's going to be a good game. I'll be watching. Hope you enjoyed my video today. I'd like to see you in the next one. Don't forget, comment, like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in.